Got together with the gang on the Zoom call. Let's talk about that.
Man Up with Mark. Mark talks about everything under the sun. You may agree with him, and again, you may not.
And it's part 2 of the Zoom call. You wouldn't even know what you're talking about, so it wouldn't help.
No.
So anyway, that's all that's going on with me. I'm kind of, I'm retired, but I'm kind of busy, it seems like, going through this stuff. Oh, and then my trip is coming up. I told you guys I'm taking this big trip, right?
Yeah, New Zealand or?
New Zealand and Australia. So I'm flying.
Nice.
We're flying into New Zealand. We're cruising down the coast. I'm a little worried because I get seasick a little bit and I can't take my weed. And so I'm nervous. But then I started thinking, well, I don't know. Anyway, so we go down the coast of New Zealand, cross the Tasmanian Sea, and then go up the coast of Australia. And so that's like almost the whole month of December. I'm gone from December 8th through December 22nd.
Wow, nice. Fun.
I turned 70 in December when I get back. I'm not happy about it. I mean, everybody I see, you guys are 70, right?
I was 70 last February.
And are you having all these problems? Yeah.
With motion sickness or what?
No, with your body, like this. It's like, okay, I have these friends and they're 72 this year, and they're like, this one, he has gout, and then he's having all this back pain, and she's got this. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this does not sound good.
Well, I'm not 70 yet, and
I know that's what you have to look forward to, Mark was saying.
No, my body's already falling apart. I'm going to be 69, and it's already falling to shit.
Now, Doug, you're 70, right?
71.
I know. Are you falling apart yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I know.
Things just ain't like they used to.
I have this plan. I'm checking out at 85. I've decided because I have long-term care insurance, and I'll be damned if I don't use that. It's like Steve didn't get to use all of his, and he only got really 4 years of Social Security, and I'm thinking, I'm so glad he told me to take mine at 62 because at least we got 2 of them for at least 4 years, and so I decided at 80 I'm going into assisted living. I'm going to use up my long-term care insurance. I'll probably have 5 years worth, and then I'm checking out. That's it.
Hey, that's a plan. Cindy's got a plan. Yeah. Cindy has a plan on when she's going to die. That's a good thing.
Right. I'm going to go to Walmart. I better go sooner than later so they might stop carrying the helium tanks.
What do you do with helium?
Laugh herself to death.
No, it's like they use for euthanasia in Switzerland in those sarcopods, they use nitrogen gas for people to do euthanasia, but then they decided that helium is really a better one. And I'm thinking, yes, I like it. Plus you laugh and your voice gets squeaky.
Yeah.
That sounds
that's fucking morbid. You guys, you're morbid. That's just wrong. That's
Hey, maybe I'll feel better when I get back from New Zealand. I learned that haka dance. There's this dance. Have you seen that?
The guys that do the
yeah.
They do all that.
I'm gonna learn. I want to learn it.
Like that.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
Yeah, the guys with the war paint that stick their tongue out and that.
And they make sounds. I guess they did one. This young girl in the it's the Mayora people who came up with it, and they're trying in their parliament. They're trying to change this 168-year-old bill that will put the British kind of more in charge than the people. The natives who live there, and they're all pissed off. So they did the dance in Parliament. It was really pretty good.
Interesting. Well,
that's all I got.
Okay. Well, you know what? You've been busy.
Yeah.
And you know what? So let us know, if you find anything out about that Dibble thing, because, I'm not going to get involved with it.
Yeah, I will.
All right. Good enough. All right. Next up, John.
Okay. Well,
See how I regulate this?
yes.
Very good.
Last month, yeah, we went on a blues cruise, and this is my 15th. It's my wife's first because I took the other 14 in my previous life, and I haven't been on one in about 10 years. But there's this they have two a year. One usually leaves out of Fort Lauderdale. And then usually there's another one from the West Coast, leaves out of San Diego or something, and goes down to Baja. But we went to Curacao and Aruba off the coast of Venezuela. And we were gone for a week. The music was fantastic. And my wife really loved it. And so we're pre-booked for January of 2026. So a year from this January, we're going to go on another one.
You said it was blues cruise?
Blues. Yeah.
Blues. Neat. So
Yeah.
you got to listen to some nifty blues, jazzy music. And
Yep.
was there any drinking involved?
We're not big drinkers, but there's plenty of booze available if you want it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Just like any other cruise, I guess.
yeah.
But
I'm not much of a booze drinker myself anymore, but it's always good to have around.
yeah. And so we got to talking after the cruise, and we've been married for 6 years. And she said that she's always, in the back of her mind, wanted to learn to play the saxophone. And I said, well, so have I. So a couple of weeks ago, we bought a saxophone, and we're starting to learn how to play that thing. And so
Wow.
Cool.
it's
Yeah.
interesting, and I'm hoping we get some proficiency in it. But
So wait a second, you bought one saxophone?
yeah,
So how are you
we
going
don't
to
play.
figure that?
Well, we don't play at the same time, and but we do have separate mouthpieces. So,
All right. That makes
Well,
sense.
that wasn't my concern. I could just see, well, I want to play it now.
well, then somebody else will go play the piano or do something else.
Well, that's pretty cool. And if you get to a certain proficiency, like you said, you could encompass that into your band.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
You could turn into another E Street band or something.
Yeah, right.
Hey, are you taking lessons or are you just self?
Yeah, online.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've been playing it for a couple of weeks, and of course, just starting to learn where the notes are and all of that. And it's way different from any other instrument we've ever played. And but it's exciting, and we're looking forward to moving along that path.
Oh, neat. That's all
Nice.
right. That's cool.
That is very cool.
All right. What else? I did see your email. You're going to your civilian email address. Did everybody
Yes.
get that to change John's email
I
address?
sent that to everybody via email. But yeah, well, I talked to my webmaster, and he says, well, you're paid up until sometime in February. And so that email, my VO email address and my website will come down in February where the current subscription bails. So you might as well just change your records now, or else we may lose touch.
Yeah. That was the same with my website. It was good up until like sometime beginning of next year, but I just took everything off of it and put a little note on the homepage that the site is now closed, and then once it runs out, it'll go away.
I saw that too, when you first did it. I don't recall because I haven't looked at it recently. Does it refer people to your new website?
No, I should have done that at the time, and I don't even know if it's still up. Let me check. I got to reach for my keyboard over here because I got so much crap on my desk now, because I'm trying to be a, professional podcaster, and I've got my mic flag, and I've got, all of my podcast shit in my way here. But let me check here real quick. Oh, dude, it's been so long, it's not even coming up on my, automatic. Well, it's still showing that the website is inactive. I might have to go on to my service and see if I can just add that. Go to manupwithmark.com.
Sure.
Good thought, John. I'll check into that.
All right.
I don't know how many people are looking at that website, anyways.
Oh, speaking of websites, I got an email from YouTube yesterday. I did VO for a commercial for some outfit that it's for like gold mining for sluicing. You run the water over this tray and it catches the little gold flakes which fall down. And so they sent me a link. I think whoever hired me to do the VO sent me a link to the finished product, which I put on my website, on my YouTube playlist for, my VO portfolio. And so I get an email last night saying that these people may be reaching out to me for copyright infringement or something. And so I emailed this outfit, and I haven't got a response yet because it was last night. And I said, look, I did the voiceover for this commercial, and I have it on my on my YouTube channel just as part of my portfolio. It's not monetized. Do you have a problem with that? And so it'll be interesting to see what they say.
Yeah. How long ago did you do the voiceover?
A couple of years ago.
Yeah. It's weird that they're contacting you on that.
Yeah. Well, this was a YouTube thing. So,
yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So, and you have decided that for surezies that you're going to close up the VO business?
I just have lost the desire, and I'm still getting offers via email from my agent, because I have a couple of agents.
Yeah.
And I just delete them. Yeah. I just don't have any desire. I'm just tired of beating my head against a wall with nothing,
Yeah.
So I'd rather go honk on my saxophone for a while.
There you go.
Cool.
Sounds right. That sounds good. All right.
Just to, kind of talk to that. I still have my website because I still do some writing. And so, Mark, you kind of added the writing to my voiceover website. And, the one client I had, which I haven't heard from them, I did reach out to them.
The CBS guys?
Yeah, and he was nice. He got back to me and he said, if something comes up, definitely. And he said, I'll reach out to Mark Peterson, another guy I worked with at CBS. And he says, have you not had anything? And I didn't get back to him yet, but I will get back to him. So I'm just kind of, if it happens, I figure it happens. If not, I'll just let it be. But I do have writing on there too. So, and I kind of looked up at that Dibble, and I put it in the chat there, and you can see what it says about the salary. And this is for the voiceover thing. So, and I'll do the one for the writing too, so you can see it. But I just wanted to say that. But go ahead. Sorry.
That's all I had.
Go ahead.
That's my jersey.
Yeah, that is your jersey. That is true. I'm just looking at the chat now. I just opened it up, seeing that you did send stuff. Oh, the haka dance. Nice. Okay. Yeah. All right, Dougie boy, talk to us about what's been up with you since we last spoke.
Well, just everything and nothing, But John, do you play the piano too?
A little bit. I've been. I played organ when I was a kid up into high school, and I really haven't touched it too much since then. But we have
I played with my organ too, but we don't want to talk about that.
That was an adolescent thing.
But
I had to.
We have a baby grand downstairs that's just collecting dust, and so I signed up for some online piano lessons to kind of get refamiliarized with that. But then the saxophone thing came up, so the piano's kind of taking a back seat to the sax, which is
I can't believe you guys played the organ. All my life, I wanted to play a friggin' organ. And of course, first I played the accordion, and then I played the piano. Never got to the organ. So when I came down here, I bought myself one of those Lowry organs. It's a
Uh-huh.
cheat. My daughter says it's a cheater organ. Um, it's I love it because you don't have to. You just play one note, and all your chords are in the left hand.
That is a cheater organ, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Your
then
daughter
you
was right.
yeah, and she just says, "Oh, Mom, I can't believe it." And it's not even it's a keyboard on top and the bottom, so it's not a full, what is it, 88 keys and stuff. So I think that my daughter would love a baby grand. She never had one. She had a Yamaha upright grand, and
Uh-huh.
my daughter's an amazing piano player. But
Yeah.
she has a little slow down. But
I wonder how many people have musical instruments in their house and don't really do anything with them. I know we're guilty of that. We've got a piano. Vic played piano some time ago, and she's had one for, gosh,
long
ever
time.
practically. I've got a guitar, an electric guitar, and I look at them and I think, oh yeah, I'm going to go pick that up. And then I walk away and I don't do it. But then I'll pick it up and I'll do it about 2 or 3 days in a row. And then it sits down, and it'll be 2 or 3 months in a row before I go back and pick it back up. I don't know what it is about that. It's
I
just
have a ukulele, and I signed up for master class ukulele with this amazing ukulele guy from Hawaii. He's amazing. I can't think of his name. And the other day I thought, oh shit, I haven't done any of those master classes. I have to do that.
we've got a ukulele and a banjo also. The banjo was for her mom. She wanted a banjo for her birthday, and we got her one several years ago. And she played it that day, and I think then she handed it back to us. It's hanging on our wall now, so we got a banjo.
Yeah.
But it's you want to do these things, and why you don't do them, I don't know. There's nothing pressing in my life that I can't walk over and pick it up and tune it and play it every day. I mean, other than trips I'm going on, but it just and then they just sit. They collect dust, and then they go back eventually and tinker with them again. So,
Well, that's what the saxophone people say. They say, even if it's just 5 minutes a day, pick it up and
yeah,
and have it out on a stand. Don't have it packed away in a case someplace.
yeah,
But on a stand where you can see it, and if you walk by it, if you pick it up for just a few minutes, but a little bit every day. So
yeah, have it right there handy, I think, is one of the keys to it. And I've had a guitar since I was in junior high, and part of the thing was, put it back in the case and set the case up in the corner, and then you don't pull it back out of the case again. And now they're set. Now we got a stand that I have them in, and I can see it. It's not more than maybe 10 feet away from where I sit at the dining room table, but I don't walk over and pick it up for whatever reason. I don't know. So, but anyway, and Vic tried it once too, but I know, John, you haven't met Vicky, but she's, like 5 foot. She's not very big, and she gets this guitar, and it's like she's got, the big the mariachi players. They have that great big guitar
with a big bass guitar. Yeah,
that's what she looks like when she picks that up.
You need to get her.
She's
you need to get her a ukulele like Cindy.
Yep.
Better size.
That's what she got. And so I don't know, but it just made me think about, hey, having instruments and learning how to play later in life, or wanting to, or not playing at all, and like you should. So, but anyway, yeah. But as far as myself, I'm doing the trips. I took a truck to Philadelphia this last week here. I left on Sunday and got out there Wednesday, and had a nice trip across the country. Weather was good, so that was nice. And I'm going to go to Oklahoma City tomorrow morning to pick up a custom truck thing. This company down there just west of Oklahoma City, they'll take like a Freightliner truck, and they gut the interior, and they put these custom big seats and like lounge chairs in there, and Wi-Fi and all the different stuff in there. So it's about a $750,000 truck, and bring that back here. They have a dealer thing up here. So those are kind of my trips. But I've been trying to do the podcast recording. Like I think I've mentioned before on the trips and stuff, and going to these little towns. Been doing that. I started that when I was when I picked up that limousine down in Houston. And I did a little bit when I went to Philadelphia. I recorded here and there, and I thought, well, this will be a good one tomorrow too when I pick up this one. But getting into the editing thing again, the technology is, as you know, as I've mentioned a million times, is always a challenge. So I tried to edit some of these little videos that I did, and just struggled with it. I couldn't get it to work. So I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong, but they're just in my phone. And that's what I need to work on. So,
do you have a software program for editing on your computer?
I haven't downloaded it to the computer. I tried to do that the other day too, and I couldn't get it to download. It only load one picture, and I couldn't get the phone to download on there. So I keep working with that and see what I can do.
You've got Apple stuff, don't you? Like an iPhone, and you've got the iPad.
Yeah. But I got a regular PC.
You have iMovie on your iPad?
It comes with it. It must be on there.
Yeah, it's got to be on there.
Okay, probably is. Yeah, I haven't looked at it.
Because that's actually a pretty easy program as far as editing. I used it for a while until I found the program I have now, which is Filmora. Which is a monthly subscription, and it's really easy to do.
Oh,
and downloading from your phone is kind of a pain in the ass because you have to do a patch cord to your computer and then download it that way, and it takes frickin' forever.
Yeah, and before I've always corded into my computer from the phone, and it said, you want to download these movies, videos, and photos? I said, yeah, and bang. Then you said, wait for them to all download. But this time, it would only show me 2 of the most previous photos, and then it wouldn't do anymore. I thought, what in the world is going on with this? I don't know. It's got to be me again, I guess.
Well, did you just have those 2 selected?
No, No, that's all it would give me. Yeah, and it said select all, but there was only 2 there. And they I'm doing something wrong. But anyway.
Well, maybe you and I can jump on a call, at a different time, when you're available, and we can play with that,
sure,
with ourselves so that we don't bore these other 2 individuals.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
That's it for today. See ya.
If you have a question or comment, email Mark at manupwithmark.com.